180.
Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. It's another week and we roll to Glasgow for night 2 of the Premier League. Hot off Belfast. Let's just recap quickly because night 1, it delivered. Luke Humphries winning the opening night, fresh off the back of his Masters win, and he just played some beautiful stuff, didn't he? But look, that wasn't the highlight of the night. For me, the highlight of the night was the game between Luke Littler and Michael van Gerwen. Incredible game. Luke's averaged 113.91 and lost. Michael averaging 105.91. One of the games we will see in this year's Premier League. And I know there's another 16 nights to come, but that will take some topping. But it was a blast in Belfast. But we roll to the Hydro in Glasgow for night number 2. Now, look, I'm interested to see. We've got no Scott in the lineup this year. We've always had Gary and Peter for so long, but there's no Scott to excite the home fans. But still, 4 brilliant quarterfinals, and let's run you through them. First up, we have Rob Cross against Luke Littler, Michael van Gerwen against Stephen Bunting, Nathan Aspinall against Gerwyn Price, and Luke Humphries against Chris Dobey. Now, look, we know it's early on in the season, but players will want to get points on the board. We saw last year players were chasing and left themselves too much to do. So it's imperative not to get cut adrift early in this Premier League campaign. But quarterfinal number 1 is Rob Cross against Luke Littler. Rob Cross winning on the Pro Tour this week, played lovely on Monday. The finishing was on point. Lost early on the Tuesday. Luke, bit of up and down, played some solid enough stuff. But look, we know TV darts is completely different to what we see on the floor. Look, I think it'll be a close game. I'll keep changing my mind on this one. I'm going to go for a Luke Littler win. You can't keep playing that well on TV and losing. I know I've changed my mind since Monday night on the Live Lounge, but I'm going for Littler. Again, I think it'll be close. I'm going to go 6-5 to the world champion. Then MVG against Stephen Bunting. It's an interesting time. Bunting not playing as well as what he was. He's just had a little dip. Form on the Pro Tour wasn't great. There was a few subpar performances in there. Michael missed the Pro Tour, so he literally went and played an exhibition straight after the Premier League, then spent some time with the family. I think Michael, I've seen enough to suggest he's on the right path. Looked half decent in Belfast. There was, look, one game was incredible. The next one, he should have beaten Luke Humphries. He'll tell you that himself. But I've seen enough to suggest he's on the right path. And I think Michael beats Stephen Bunting and goes 6-4 to MVG. Then we have Nathan Aspinall against the Iceman at Gerwyn Price. Look, again, Nathan, he's not fully... And when I say he's not fully fit, this is not an injury, by the way. What I mean is he's not fully match fit yet, I don't think. We've seen moments of brilliance from him. We've seen 100-plus averages. We saw one on the Pro Tour this week. But then backing it up again and again, he's finding it tough. Look, he's finding his feet again. I think this will be close. I think I've seen enough from Nathan Aspinall to suggest that he is, again, on the right path back to a full firing Asp. But Gerwyn Price won on the Pro Tour on the Tuesday night, and I think he has too much. I like what I see from Gezi at the moment. Everyone saw the numbers from that huge exhibition in Ireland that he did with Luke Humphries. For me, Gerwyn Price comes through this one. I'm going to go 6-3 to the Iceman. And then to round off the quarterfinals is Luke Humphries taking on Hollywood Chris Dobey. Luke played in one Pro Tour, skipped the other. Dobey got to a final. So look, this is a poised game. I'm looking forward to this one. I think Humphries has a little bit too much on the big stage. I think Dobey will run him close. We saw some great stuff from Dobey in Belfast, but I think ultimately Luke Humphries comes through this one. I'm going to go 6-4 to cool hand Luke Humphries. So then if I'm anywhere near in the ballpark, my semi-final line will be Littler against Van Gerwen, Price against Humphries. Now, top half, I think Littler gets revenge on Michael, and I'm going to go Price to beat Humphries, which gives us a Littler Price final. I think Littler wins, but I can make a case for Gezi as well. Comment what you think your score predictions are going to be and who gets the better of who wins night 2 in Glasgow on the banks of the Clyde. Looking forward to it. It's always a good night in Scotland. Especially, I prefer Glasgow to the Aberdeen night in terms of the venue. Aberdeen's a great city, by the way, but I think the venue is better for the atmosphere in Glasgow. But looking forward to it. It should be good as the season hots up. The bar has been set. Can the players mix it and match it? The Fallout Bar will return as well. Make sure you check out that after play. And of course, Online Darts, all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, obviously where you're watching this. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe. You name it, we are on it. But I've been Phill Bars. We've been Online Darts. Thank you very much.